Earthquakes are one of the most unpredictable natural disasters that can strike without warning, leaving behind widespread damage and devastation. Whether you live in a high-risk area or not, being prepared for an earthquake is crucial for the safety of you and your loved ones. By taking the time to prepare and practice now, you can help ensure that you and your family are as ready as possible if an earthquake strikes. So let's dive in and learn how to stay safe and resilient in the face of a big shake. In this video, we are presenting the steps to prepare and stay safe during and after an earthquake as outlined by FEMA and the Ready.gov website. Prepare for earthquakes. Practice drop, cover, and hold on drills. If there isn't a table or desk near you, drop to the ground and then, if possible, move to an inside corner of the building. Be in a crawling position to protect your vital organs and be ready to move if necessary, and cover your head and neck with your arms and hands. Do not try to run to another room just to get under a table. You are more likely to be injured if you try to move around during a strong shaking. Earthquakes occur without any warning and may be so violent that you cannot walk, crawl, or steer a wheelchair. If you can't drop, cover, and hold on, there are modified actions you should take immediately to protect your head and neck. Here are variations on drop, cover, and hold on based on special accessibility needs. If you're using a cane, use caution while getting down to the floor, but do not hesitate. Get under cover if possible. If using a walker, turn and sit on your walker's seat, lean over, and protect your head and neck. If using a wheelchair, lock your wheelchair in place immediately, bend over and protect your head and neck. Next, after practicing the drop, cover, and hold on drills, make an emergency plan. Create a family emergency plan, an evacuation plan, imagine if you had to leave your house if it's damaged, a communications plan including an out-of-town contact and a place to meet if you get separated. You'll also want to have both go and stay kits ready. Watch our videos on emergency plans and kit building to learn more. The last step in preparation is protecting your home. You'll secure heavy items in your home like bookcases, refrigerators, water heaters, televisions, and objects that hang on walls. Store heavy and breakable objects on low shelves. Take time to walk around your house and imagine if it were shaking and things could fall off walls and shelves, how could you secure them? Imagine large appliances that could fall over. We'll include links in the Resource Center on our website that help guide you in the process of securing your home for earthquakes. Stay safe during an earthquake. Indoors. If you're able, follow the drop, cover, and hold on guidelines as previously described. But if you're in bed, stay there and try your best to hold on, protecting your head with a pillow until the shaking stops. If you're in a high-rise or public building, again, if you're able, drop, cover, and hold on. Do not use elevators. When the shaking subsides, move to the designated zones for evacuation and wait for assistance by first responders. If you're outdoors, move to a clear area away from wires, buildings, and anything else that could fall and hurt you, but only if you can safely do so. Otherwise, stay where you are. Again, if you're able, drop, cover, and hold on and protect your head and neck as best as possible, and only move indoors when it's clear that it is safe to do so. If you're driving, pull over to the side of the road, stop and set the parking brake. Avoid bridges and overhead hazards. Stay inside the vehicle until the shaking is over. What not to do. If your mobility is limited, it is particularly important that you do not try to get to a safer place or get outside. Movement will be very difficult. Most injuries and deaths caused by earthquakes in the United States occur from falling or flying objects hitting you, whether they be TV, lamps, glasses, bookcases, etc., then from the collapsing buildings themselves. Staying safe after an earthquake. There can be serious hazards after an earthquake, such as damage to the building, leaking gas and water lines, or downed power lines. Expect aftershocks to follow the main shock of an earthquake. Be ready to drop, cover, and hold on if you feel an aftershock. If you are in a damaged building, go outside and quickly move away from the building. If you are in a home that's supplied by natural gas, use a wrench to turn off the supply of gas to the house if you are able to do so. If you are trapped, send a text or bang on a pipe or a wall. Cover your mouth with a shirt for protection. Instead of shouting, use a whistle if you have one. If you are in an area that may experience tsunamis, go inland or to higher ground immediately after the shaking stops. Avoid contact with floodwaters as they can contain chemicals, sewage, and debris. Check yourself to see if you're hurt, and then help others if you have training. And of course, if you are sick or injured and need medical attention, contact your healthcare provider for instructions. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. Once you're safe, pay attention to news reports for emergency information and instructions via battery-operated emergency radios, TV, social media, or from cell phone text alerts. You can use text messages to communicate, which may be more reliable than phone calls. And be careful when cleaning up. Wear protective clothing, including a long-sleeve shirt, long pants, work gloves, and sturdy, thick-soled shoes. In conclusion, earthquakes can happen anywhere and at any time, so it's important to understand the steps you can take to protect yourself and your family from these disasters. Practice earthquake drills at home with the entire family. Secure heavy items in the home like shelves, appliances, TVs, artwork, so that they don't fall during an earthquake, causing injury or damage. Have your emergency plans and kits ready to go so that you're prepared if an earthquake happens. This wraps up another video about getting informed as it relates to your emergency preparedness. Check out our website to learn more about getting informed, making a plan, building a kit, and staying informed so that your family's prepared when a disaster happens.